I'm Miranda Morrison. I'm from Madison East High School, and this is my prep profile.
Miranda, you're in 3 sports. You're a big one of those coming up, right?
Yeah.
Softball, is that your favorite?
Yeah.
And understand you got involved in it as a pitcher when you had a coach that just asked you in a game if you wanted to throw, and it kind of stuck. What was that like, and how old were you? And
I was about in 4th grade. It was kind of scary at first because I wasn't really sure exactly how to do anything, but I just tried it. And as soon as I was done, I told my dad I wanted to be a pitcher.
And did you get some instruction? You got a pitching coach, or is there somebody you work with?
Yeah, I work with Rick Munson. He's the pitching coach over at Edgewood College.
And now you're going to go on, you're going to play in college too?
Yeah, for UW Stevens Point.
And when did you decide that?
About the beginning of basketball season, so I'd say like November sometime.
It's going to be a little more relaxing to throw this year, knowing that you know where you're going next year, and
Yeah.
you just have to play.
Definitely.
Now, East had a very good end of the season last year. You had a nice run, knocked off some teams, and looking forward to a good year this year?
Yeah, I'm hoping to continue how we ended the season last year.
That's if we get outside, right, with all the snow.
Yeah.
So what do you do in the wintertime? Do you guys have, most schools have off-season workouts, and do you throw? And
Yeah, we have open gyms on Wednesday mornings and open gyms on Saturdays. So.
And you kind of work that around the basketball.
Yeah.
And then also you've had basketball and volleyball.
Yep.
And what's it like for you to be a multiple sport athlete at a school the size of East?
It's really fun because you get to know a lot of people.
And you, you said what sport you wish you could play?
Hockey.
Okay. Well, do you skate?
No.
It just looks like it'd be fun to participate. And do you have a most inspirational teammate, someone who's kind of helped you through the rough spots? And
Yeah, my most inspirational teammate would be my last year's catcher, Lily Babler. Because when I was on the mound, like if I was having a hard time, she'd always help me feel like I can overcome anything.
And then role models, you have an older sister?
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin, was she an athlete too?
Yeah.
What did she participate in?
She did track and basketball for a while.
And how has she inspired you?
She's always been there for me, always like pushing me. She would go on runs with me, so help me.
How much older?
She's 2 years.
Okay, so did you ever play a sport with her?
I think my sophomore year I played in the basketball with her for the regional game.
That was pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
Favorite opponent? Now this has got to be a natural, right? East Side Pride.
Yeah. La Follette.
And is that in any particular sport, or is that pretty much everything?
Pretty much every sport.
Do you have any friends that you maybe play with in some sports, and then you play against them over there?
Not really at La Follette, but I know a lot of the girls because I've been playing against them like ever since like growing up. So
a little added incentive, right? Favorite TV show, Desperate Housewives. So you in withdrawal that's off the air now? Or?
Yeah.
And then a favorite place to visit Mexico. Did you take a trip there, or spring break? Or?
My family go there like every summer. Usually a place in Mexico.
Do you speak Spanish?
I take Spanish. I'm not that great at it though.
It helps a little bit though, right? For you, when your time at East, how does this school shape you, and what do you think you can remember the most about being at East?
Definitely like all the different people and the teachers. I think I'll remember most.
Looks at as far as activities, just being a link leader, link crew leader for men and freshmen.
Yeah.
And also some mission trips. How many mission trips have you taken and where?
I went to Benton Harbor, Michigan, and Puerto Rico.
And was that through your church?
Yeah.
And what kind of experience was that for you? What did you pick up from that?
It was fun. It made me really think of how like fortunate I am. I got to work with like younger kids in like a kids club and like repair houses for people. It was fun.
And then working with kids, you also work with kids, some youth coaching?
Yeah, we recently had a camp here at Madison East for softball, and I got to work with like the Little League kids, and I got to teach one girl how to pitch, so that was fun.
What was that like for you? Was it to bring back some memories of
Yeah.
when you were that age and somebody kind of helped you?
Yeah, it was hard to teach them, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
What was the most difficult part? Keeping the spirit,
Yeah.
keeping them kind of in line and
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah.
I said hobbies are cooking and puzzles. What do you have a favorite recipe or something you like to make?
I like to bake mostly.
Does the softball team get to be the beneficiaries of some of that?
Sometimes.
Okay. Like cookies after games, or
Maybe.
maybe okay. They have to be
Yeah,
good
this
though,
year.
right?
Yeah.
They have to play well. You said that you're going to attend Stevens Point and major in communicative disorders. What would, from a career standpoint, what would you like to do?
I would like to work with like young children, helping with like children who have speech impairments.
And how did you become interested in that topic?
Well, I was looking on the internet of like jobs that you can get into right away after graduating, and I did a lot of research on it, and I thought it sounded interesting. And then I went on a college visit and met with a professor, and we talked about that, and it just seemed like something I would like to do.
And that's something that Stevens Point has, and so you kind of combine that and
Yeah.
softball together. For softball, have you ever taken any spring trips? Has the team done anything like that, or?
No, we never got to do that.
But that'll happen in college,
Yeah.
though, right? Okay, looking forward to that. You said you wish you could play teams from out of state. Any particular state, or have you played any summer ball against kids?
Yeah, summer ball we got to play a couple teams out of state, but I think it'd be fun, like as a high school, to play other teams from other areas.
Have you played for, besides the school team, have you played for a traveling team in the summer?
Yeah, the past 4 years I played for Columbus Explosion traveling team, and then this year I'll be playing for Mayville's.
And any rivals from the area that play on that team with you, or are they mostly players from out of the area?
Mostly players from out of the area. A few girls like play for like the Firebirds, like some Prairie Girls in La Follette, but we didn't really get to play them much this year. And then a few girls from
The smaller towns?
Yeah.
What's it like playing with somebody from out of the Big 8 conference or playing? Is softball any different for you? Do you pick up any tips when you play with those players?
Yeah, like I meet a lot of new people, which I like, and then I get familiar with like other teams or the teams they're on, how they are.
Is that pretty much summer though? It's a lot of softball?
Yeah,
Okay.
like every weekend.
What do your parents think of that?
They like it. They enjoy coming to the games.
Yeah, the parents, they form their bonds with the other parents too,
Yeah.
right? So it's kind of, my mom, my dad drop me off and I'll see you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything about you that people don't know that might be interesting, or places you've been to, or any hobbies or anything that's... You said puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to do like jigsaw puzzles.
any particular favorites, or
Not really, just find one and do it.
just something to keep you busy?
Yeah.
And if you could make anything for your team, you said out of all your recipes, what would be the perfect thing to bake for your team?
Probably like a cookie brownie bar type thing.
And name it the pergola.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you win, you have to bring them to every game, right?
Yeah, sure.
And again, when you look at your time growing up from a youth athlete to now, if you talk to a freshman coming in, what do you think you tell them about school and sports? Their approach. What should it be?
I would recommend them to get into sports because that's how I met a lot of my like close friends. And it's a good opportunity because it teaches you like time management and how to take schoolwork with being busy with other things.
And a couple more months and you're graduating, and softball will help get you through those last couple months.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, Miranda, congrats on a great high school career. Good luck with softball this spring.
Thank you.